Our next story tonight, if you have an iPhone or you have an iDevice, you've heard of Foxconn, and they build the iDevices for Apple, and apparently they had admitted to child labor laws, a breach with underage interns. Apparently one of them was as young as 14 years of age. Apparently what they did was they came out, once they were found out about this, they came out and they said, yeah, you busted us on this. We take responsibility. There was another Foxconn plant that was in China or is in Japan. I forget where exactly. It was one of the two places, and they said that they denied the having to be forced to work overtime and so forth. See, over in China, the legal working age is 16. So 14. Yeah, you kind of screwed up. You shouldn't be doing that. Joe, your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't see what the problem is. I mean, if Apple products weren't made by child labor, then they would be super expensive, like more expensive than like items from other brands.
Yes, unfortunately.
Actually, they are more expensive than like items from other brands.
Yeah,
so we're all getting jacked.
Yeah.
But the thing to remember about Foxconn is that Apple is not the only thing they make there. Pretty much every popular consumer electronics product is made there. Like Xboxes are made there, PlayStations are made there. You know, these factories that Foxconn builds are like cities. There's hundreds of thousands of workers living there, and they're making all sorts of things that get shipped all over the world.
Yep.
They catch a lot of flack for, underpaying their workers and the conditions there, but I mean, I've watched some videos about what they've tried to do to help them. They create lounges for them, like internet cafes, ping pong tables, like, they do try to create some kind of quality of life there, and the people who come to work, they line up by the thousands just to get in and work there.
Yeah. But you know what, apparently they make only $244 a month.
Right, yeah. I mean, by our standards, that's horrible, but they went, this one video I was watching, they went to the villages where these people come from, and the people are living in mud.
Jeez.
It's like horrible, horrible poverty. So, like, yeah, we look at this, it's like really horrible, Foxconn, the conditions, its factory, but they're creating a new Chinese middle class, is what they're doing.
Yeah.
These people are making a lot more money than they're going to make anywhere else.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, there's people, I've heard of stories of people going over there, and they find these people, they've got big screen TVs in some of their houses, whatnot, but, they got no cable, but they got a big-ass screen TV.
Well, they made the TV, they just took one home.
Yeah, that's probably what happened, too. Crystal, your thoughts?
Well, whenever I first read the headline to this, I was thinking they were talking about really young children. So to hear that they were between 14 and 16, I felt a little bit better about it. Here in North Carolina, you can work with a work permit at age 15. So I think my problem with this is that they were forced to work the mandatory overtime if they didn't complete their task, and the little pay. The teachers are originally, I guess, at fault. They are the ones that referred these children to Foxconn for the work. And even though Foxconn has admitted culpability for hiring them, actually it falls on the schools for sending them to begin with. So I don't believe that that's the right way to treat kids, and no, that's absolutely wrong. But there's several levels at fault here. Had this not been their second charge in less than a month or two, I think I would kind of cut them a break on this one, actually.
Yeah. But at least they've said that they're going to be, when they had the investigation, they're working with them, and they're not trying to hide it, at least. And that's, I think I'll give them credit for that. But they also said they immediately terminate any employee found to have been responsible for any of these violations too. So
right, and that's where they hire like 1.2 million employees.
Wow, that's a lot. And the place I thought I worked at was big. Actually, it's not. It's small.
And all these watchful eyes on Foxconn over the last year, I think has created some improvements. I mean, it's not perfect. They still need more improvement, but there's a lot of people, a lot of watch groups watching them now, and they know it. And so when something like this comes up, they're like, "Whoa!" and they jump on it and fix it.
Yeah, that's for sure. And the other one was in China. It wasn't in Japan. It was the other one was they were make iPhone accessories, including USB cables, and they denied the claim, saying the labor's fair labor association thought it found no evidence of any items that were being pressured to participate. So, but
and let me guess, the 7-year-olds wanted longer lunch breaks. Come on.
Yeah, they wanted to go out and play in recess.
Oh, we need our USB connectors. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, get to work. You know why why they hire someone with that's that young? Because their hands are really small and they can actually touch those little tiny wires.
They count all 32 pins of the connector by hand.
Yes.